Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in whatever part of this planet or country you happen to be in. You know, it's funny. We're getting all this rhetoric with respect to George Floyd. I humbly regret the manner in which he died. Okay, it's cruel, it's unusual, and it was uncalled for. Outstanding. But is rioting and looting businesses going to bring the man back? I don't think so. All it is giving an excuse to riot and loot. I've been seeing a lot of comments about whether they're going to have protests, bricks, stones, miraculously being piled. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? But all things aside, rioting and looting, setting fire to buildings is not going to bring George Floyd back. It's like saying 2 + 2 = 6. It don't. Now, with respect to racial profiling, if you dress in a normal fashion, pants up to your waist, don't wear a hoodie, walk like a man, not like a thug, you might not fit the profile that the police are looking for. Use your head, numbnuts. There used to be a show back in the 80s called Beretta. The theme song was sung by Sammy Davis Jr. It used to go, I'll say the lyric, don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. Don't do it. Synopsis: don't dress like a thug if you don't want to be profiled like a thug. Unfortunately, stupidity is rampant in this country. And I'm not talking about just the politicians. There's a thing that you can be tried, convicted, without due process. The word is called, and the act is called sedition. Sedition. Plotting to overthrow the United States government. It's in the book. In a way, with the mass gatherings, under federal law, the President of the United States could say they're attempting sedition to overthrow the United States government and its constitutional laws and invoke the military, martial law. I don't know why this fly is flying around my face. But needless to say, there's a 50-50 chance that may just occur because of all of these dumbasses. Now, black political leaders in the United States have been as useless as a third testicle on a horse. They're kiss asses. Give an example. You see these two, I'm going to use these two idiots as examples. Reverend Al Sharpton and, of course, Jesse, I march with Martin Luther King, Jackson. The guy's a total idiot. But he'll pop up to get into the media. You look at cities that have had black mayors. Baltimore, Detroit, They were shitholes when they took office, and they're still shitholes. Now, nobody wants to admit when you got a majority population of African Americans, to be politically correct, the city's all fucked up. And excuse my vernacular. Now, if I'm being approached by the police, traffic stop, just to stop and say, hey, what the hell you doing here, dude? And I'm giving the cops verbal insubordination and attitude, and I deserve to get my ass whooped. Back in my time, you would end up with a nightstick upside your head. Worked for me, and they only did it once. But then again, I was 14 at the time and a knucklehead, so I deserved it. When you look at the black community, black leaders, none of them are installing any programs where there are more black fathers involved in their children's life, if you follow my drift, but nobody addresses that. When a black cop shoots a black dude, who cares? But let it be a white cop that shoots a black dude. That's a no-no. It's racist. Yeah, right. And I'm Captain Crunch. We gotta stop this bullshit. It's institutionalized. You go on a job application, they want to know your ethnicity. What the hell difference was I'm black, white, Chinese, or Italian? But unbeknownst to most people, when they hire a lot of minorities, they get somewhat of a tax credit because they're helping. Now, a lot complain about employment. Now, if you go for a job interview and you're looking like Kid Kunte with your hair all up, who else would hire you? Dress for success. Very simple, boys and girls. It doesn't take you to be an Einstein to realize certain factors in life. It's that simple. Really it is. But anyway, the madness needs to stop, because I tell you this, today's the 6th of June, and I lay you 8-5 odds within 2 weeks we'll be under martial law. It's that simple. And the president has every right to put the nation under martial law for its own safety. Now, in my time, mid-60s, there were riots. The governors of then states called out the National Guard, and they weren't shooting over your head. You kill 50, you might save 1,000 idiots from going to the streets. Put a nationwide curfew, 9 o'clock. After that, get the hell home. See what's on Netflix. Why not? This fly is starting to piss me off. If you're viewing this, post your comments. I really want to know what you think and what's your take on what I just said. God bless the Marine Corps. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers. Inshallah. Peace. Get along with each other, man. We all bleed the same stupid color. Stop being assholes. Have a good day.